Welcome, traveler of the stars. Tonight, we'll drift through the quiet vastness of space, one sleepy fact at a time. So, lie back, close your eyes, and let your mind float among the planets, nebulae, and distant galaxies. If you enjoy relaxing in the universe with me, remember to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the little bell so you never miss another cosmic dream. Now, take a deep breath, and let's begin our journey into the stars. Fact 1. Space isn't completely empty. It's filled with invisible clouds of dust, gas, and stray atoms that float between the stars, thin as mist, yet stretching for light years. Fact 2. If you could stand on the edge of the observable universe and look back, you'd see over 2 trillion galaxies, each one a swirl of hundreds of billions of stars. Fact 3. Every point of light in the night sky, every single one, is a star, system, or galaxy unimaginably far away, shining across time. Fact 4. Some of the starlight you see tonight began its journey before humans even existed. Fact 5. There's a place in space called the Buddha's Void, a region so empty that it's often called the Great Nothing. It's 330 million light-years wide, almost entirely devoid of galaxies. Fact 6. If you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take you 8 minutes to reach the sun, and over 4 years to reach the nearest star. Fact 7. Between galaxies, the temperature drops to minus 455 degrees Fahrenheit, just a few degrees above absolute zero. Fact 8. There's no sound in space, because sound needs air to travel. Every explosion, every collision, happens in pure silence. Fact 9. However, scientists have discovered that black holes can hum. Their gravitational waves vibrate through space-time, creating cosmic music too deep for human ears. Fact 10. If your eyes could see microwave light, the whole night sky would glow faintly. That glow is the afterlight of the Big Bang, still echoing 13.8 billion years later. Segment 2. The planets we call home. Fact 11. Earth moves through space at 67,000 miles per hour, fast enough to circle the sun in 1 year without us even feeling it. Fact 12. Jupiter is so massive that it has protected Earth countless times, pulling in asteroids that might otherwise strike our planet. Fact 13. Saturn's rings are mostly made of ice and rock, but if compressed together, they'd only be about 100 kilometers thick, thinner than many mountains on Earth. Fact 14. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Fact 15. Venus spins backwards. On Venus, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Fact 16. A day on Venus lasts longer than a year. Its rotation is so slow that it takes 243 Earth days to turn once. Fact 17. Mercury has no atmosphere to trap heat. One side boils in sunlight, while the other freezes in eternal night. Fact 18. Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system, howling at 1,200 miles per hour. Fact 19. Uranus rolls through space on its side, possibly knocked over by a massive collision billions of years ago. Fact 20. Pluto, though small, has a heart-shaped glacier of nitrogen ice that beats slowly with seasonal changes, like a frozen planetary heartbeat. Segment 3. Stars, Moons, and Dreams. Fact 21. Stars are born in vast nurseries of gas and dust, glowing cradles where gravity slowly weaves new suns. Fact 22. When a star like our sun dies, it will expand into a red giant, swallowing Mercury and Venus before shrinking into a white dwarf. Fact 23. The light from a white dwarf can last for billions of years, a slow, cosmic goodbye. Fact 24. Some stars spin so fast they bulge at the equator, becoming slightly flattened from their own momentum. Fact 25. Neutron stars are so dense that a teaspoon of their material would weigh 1 billion tons. Fact 26. Jupiter's moon Europa may hide a global ocean beneath its icy crust, one that could harbor life. Fact 27. Saturn's moon Titan has lakes of methane and ethane, an alien version of Earth's water cycle. Fact 28. Our moon drifts away from Earth a tiny bit each year, about 1.5 inches, slowly changing the rhythm of the tides. Fact 29. There's a faint moon orbiting Mars called Phobos that's slowly falling toward the planet. One day, it will break apart and form a ring. Fact 30. The Sun makes up 99.8% of all mass in our solar system. Everything else, planets, comets, asteroids, share the remaining 0.2%. If you're enjoying this starry drift, remember to like, subscribe, and let your mind float through the next part as we continue to explore the quiet beauty of the universe. Fact 31. Light travels incredibly fast, 186,000 miles per second. Yet, across the universe, even light needs billions of years to arrive. Fact 32. When you gaze at a distant galaxy, you're looking back in time. Some of the light reaching your eyes tonight began its journey when dinosaurs walked the earth. Fact 33. There are stars so far away that their light hasn't even reached us yet. Their glow is still traveling through the endless dark. Fact 34. Time itself slows down near massive objects like black holes. A minute for you could feel like years to someone far away. Fact 35. This means that if you orbited a black hole and returned, you'd come back to find centuries had passed, while you had only felt moments. Fact 36. There's a region around black holes called the event horizon, where gravity becomes so strong that even light can't escape. Fact 37. Scientists believe that black holes might eventually evaporate, slowly releasing energy over trillions of years until they fade into nothing. Fact 38. In the distant future, when stars have burned out, black holes will be among the last things left in the universe, silent and patient. Fact 39. The concept of forever doesn't truly exist in space. Everything changes, even the stars we think are eternal. Fact 40. Yet every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a dying star. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. Segment 5. Galaxies and Cosmic Neighborhoods. Fact 41. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, is a massive spiral of more than 400 billion stars, and it stretches over 100,000 light-years wide. Fact 42. If you could travel from one side of the Milky Way to the other at the speed of light, it would take 100,000 years. Fact 43. The Milky Way is slowly moving toward the Andromeda Galaxy, and in about 4 billion years, the two will collide and merge into one. Fact 44. Despite that, the chance of any two stars actually hitting each other is almost zero. Space between stars is just that vast. Fact 45. Galaxies often travel in clusters like cosmic cities, some containing thousands of galaxies bound by gravity. Fact 46. There are galaxies shaped like spirals, ellipses, and even irregular clouds, each one a different masterpiece of the cosmos. Fact 47. Some galaxies have supermassive black holes at their centers, with millions or even billions of times the mass of our Sun. Fact 48. These black holes can create enormous jets of energy, shooting out material for thousands of light years. Fact 49. Astronomers once found a galaxy that had no visible stars at all, just dark matter and gas hidden from ordinary light. Fact 50. The faint light we see between galaxies, called the cosmic background glow, is the universe's soft whisper from its earliest moment. Segment 6. The mystery of exoplanets. Fact 51. There are now more than 5,000 confirmed exoplanets, worlds orbiting other stars beyond our solar system. Fact 52. Some are enormous gas giants, while others are small rocky worlds that might resemble Earth. Fact 53. A few orbit in what's called the habitable zone, the region around a star where liquid water could exist. Fact 54. The first exoplanet ever discovered was found in 1992, orbiting a pulsar, a dead star that emits beams of radiation. Fact 55. One planet, Kepler 186f, is about the same size as Earth and may have liquid water. It orbits a small red star 500 light-years away. Fact 56. Astronomers call these distant Earth-like planets Goldilocks worlds. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. Fact 57. There may be billions of such planets in our galaxy alone, meaning the universe could be full of potential homes for life. Fact 58. Some exoplanets orbit two stars at once, just like Tatooine in Star Wars, with two suns rising and setting every day. Fact 59. Others are called rogue planets, drifting freely through space with no star at all, forever wandering the dark. Fact 60. And yet, even in the endless black between stars, a rogue planet would glow faintly with its own internal heat, like a lonely ember in the void. You've floated through 60 sleepy facts now, across stars and galaxies, black holes and forgotten worlds. If your eyes are getting heavy, that's okay. The universe is infinite, and there's no rush. But if you'd like to keep dreaming with me, remember to like this video, subscribe, and continue into part 3, where we'll explore the deep mysteries of cosmic beginnings, time's end, and the hidden poetry of the stars. Segment 7. Nebulae, the birthplaces of stars. Fact 61. Nebulae are vast clouds of dust and gas where new stars are born. Each one can stretch for hundreds of light years. Fact 62. The Orion Nebula, visible from Earth, is a glowing nursery of young stars about 1,300 light years away. Fact 63. If you could stand inside it, the colors would appear faint to your eyes, but through telescopes, it glows with pinks, blues, and purples like a cosmic watercolor. Fact 64. Nebulae are the recycling centers of the universe. The ashes of dead stars become the seeds of new ones. Fact 65. The Crab Nebula was once a massive star that exploded in 1054. Ancient astronomers recorded it as a guest star that shone brighter than Venus. Fact 66. Some nebulae have shapes that resemble familiar forms: the horsehead, the eagle, the butterfly, silent art painted by gravity and light. Fact 67. The colors of a nebula depend on the gases within it. Hydrogen glows red, oxygen glows green, helium glows blue. Fact 68. When stars ignite inside a nebula, their radiation pushes the gas outward, sculpting the cloud into shimmering patterns that last millions of years. Fact 69. The pillars of creation, captured by the Hubble telescope, are towering columns of gas inside the Eagle Nebula, about 7,000 light-years away. Fact 70. Even after they fade, nebulae leave behind invisible traces, the quiet fingerprints of creation written across the galaxy. Segment 8. Life beyond Earth. Fact 71. Scientists estimate that there are more planets than stars in the Milky Way, meaning hundreds of billions of worlds, each with its own story. Fact 72. If even a tiny fraction of those planets are habitable, there could be millions of places where life might exist. Fact 73. Some moons, like Europa and Enceladus, have subsurface oceans, dark seas warmed by the pull of gravity, where alien microbes could swim. Fact 74. NASA has detected organic molecules, the building blocks of life, in comets and meteorites that fall to Earth. Fact 75. It's possible that life on our planet began with ingredients carried here from space, a cosmic delivery of chemistry. Fact 76. The Drake equation is a famous formula used to estimate how many intelligent civilizations might exist in our galaxy. Fact 77. Even with conservative estimates, the number could range from a handful to millions. Fact 78. If intelligent life exists elsewhere, the light from their cities or signals from their worlds might be traveling toward us right now, still hundreds of years away. Fact 79. The WOW signal, detected in 1977, was a mysterious burst of radio energy from space that lasted just 72 seconds. It has never been explained. Fact 80. Even if we never find alien life, the fact that the universe is vast enough to hold the possibility is something beautifully humbling. Segment 9. Time, Energy, and the Universe's Future. Fact 81. The universe began 13.8 billion years ago in a moment of expansion we call the Big Bang. Fact 82. It wasn't an explosion in space. It was the expansion of space itself, everywhere, all at once. Fact 83. Even now, the universe is still expanding, and galaxies are drifting farther apart every second. Fact 84. Distant galaxies aren't just moving away, they're accelerating, pushed by a mysterious force we call dark energy. Fact 85. Dark energy makes up about 68% of the universe, yet we have no idea what it really is. Fact 86. Another 27% is dark matter, invisible material that holds galaxies together with its gravity. Fact 87. That means everything we can see, stars, planets, people, is less than 5% of the cosmos. Fact 88. In the far future, galaxies will drift so far apart that their light will no longer reach each other. The night sky will grow empty. Fact 89. Eventually, all stars will burn out, leaving only white dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes. Fact 90. After trillions of years, even those will fade, and the universe will enter an era of quiet, the cosmic dark age. Segment 10. The poetry of the cosmos. Fact 91. Despite its immensity, the universe is balanced on delicate laws, gravity, light, and time, working together in perfect harmony. Fact 92. A single supernova can outshine an entire galaxy for weeks. A final breathtaking act of stellar life. Fact 93. Comets are icy travelers, carrying frozen water and dust from the earliest days of the solar system. Fact 94. Meteor showers, like the Perseids and Leonids, are caused by tiny comet fragments burning up in Earth's atmosphere. Fact 95. Auroras, the northern and southern lights, happen when solar particles collide with our magnetic field, painting the sky in ribbons of green and violet. Fact 96. The sun's light takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth, a golden heartbeat connecting us to our star. Fact 97. Every time you look up at the night sky, you're looking into the past. Some stars you see have already died. Fact 98. The universe doesn't just exist out there, it exists within you. Every breath you take contains atoms that have traveled through space for billions of years. Fact 99. When you close your eyes and imagine the stars, you're connecting with something ancient, the same wonder that guided explorers, dreamers, and poets. Fact 100. And when you finally drift to sleep tonight, remember, you are part of the universe dreaming of itself. You've just traveled through 100 sleepy space facts, across galaxies, stars, and the boundaries of time itself. If you're still awake, thank you for joining this long journey through the cosmos. Please like this video, subscribe, and share it with anyone who loves to dream among the stars. And if you're already drifting to sleep, then may your dreams be filled with light and the peace of 1,000 suns. Fact 101. The birth of a star. A star's story begins in a cloud of gas and dust, what astronomers call a nebula. These clouds drift silently for millions of years until gravity begins to tug at them, pulling the gas closer and closer together. As it compresses, the center becomes denser, hotter, and brighter, until one day the temperature soars past 10 million degrees. That's the magic number. At that moment, nuclear fusion ignites, the process where hydrogen atoms combine into helium, releasing incredible amounts of energy. That's when a star is truly born. It's not a sudden explosion, but a quiet awakening. The same process that lights our sun began the same way billions of years ago in a cold, dark corner of the Milky Way. Fact 102. The breathing of stars aren't as still as they seem. Over time, they gently pulse, expanding and contracting in cycles that can last years, centuries, or even millennia. These slow breaths come from the constant battle between gravity pulling inward and energy from fusion pushing outward. When fusion slows, gravity tightens its grip. When fusion speeds up, the star swells like a living organism, taking a deep, glowing breath. These rhythms give astronomers precious clues, like listening to a heartbeat through the fabric of space. Fact 103. The color of fire. Every color in the night sky tells a story of heat. A blue star burns with unimaginable intensity. Its surface can reach 50,000 degrees Celsius, so hot that it releases most of its light in the ultraviolet. A red star, by contrast, glows cooler, around 3,000 degrees, its warmth more like the slow embers of a dying fire. Our sun, balanced in the middle, shines yellow-white at about 5,500 degrees. It's this middle ground that allows Earth to exist in the perfect zone for life, not too close, not too cold. Fact 104. The companions of stars. Most stars travel with a partner, or several. About 4 out of 5 stars in our galaxy belong to binary or multiple star systems. They orbit each other slowly, locked in a gravitational embrace that can last billions of years. Some spin close, exchanging streams of gas. Others drift far apart, like distant lovers who always find their way back. Our own sun is unusual. It's a solo star, traveling alone through space. But even it moves with thousands of others through the Milky Way's spiral arm, like a single note in a grand cosmic symphony. Fact 105. When stars merge. In some binary systems, stars orbit so close that they begin to share their outer layers. The space between them fills with hot gas, glowing, swirling, mixing. Eventually, they may merge into one enormous, distorted mass of plasma. These events are rare and powerful. When they occur, the stars brighten dramatically, becoming visible even from thousands of light years away. Astronomers call these events luminous red novae, and they are among the most beautiful and violent cosmic unions known. Fact 106. The death of giants. When massive stars exhaust their fuel, fusion stops. Without the outward pressure to balance gravity, their cores collapse inward in an instant. In that single moment, the outer layers rebound and explode outward in a blinding supernova, one of the brightest events in the universe. For weeks, that dying star can shine brighter than an entire galaxy. The energy released in a few seconds equals what our sun will emit in its entire 10 billion year life. Yet even in death, the star gives back, scattering carbon, oxygen, and iron into space, the ingredients of planets and of life. Fact 109. The gravity beyond imagination. If you could stand on a neutron star, though of course you never could, the gravity would be 100 billion times stronger than Earth's. Every atom in your body would be crushed instantly into a flat layer thinner than paper. It's almost impossible to comprehend that such density exists, that something the size of a city could contain more mass than the sun. These impossible places remind us just how strange and powerful the universe can be. Fact 110. Stardust and us. Supernovae scatter dust and heavy elements through the galaxy, and over time, that dust forms new stars, new planets, and eventually, new life. Every atom of iron in your blood, every bit of calcium in your bones, every particle of gold in your jewelry, all were born inside an ancient dying star. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. When you breathe, you return those elements to the earth, which one day might send them back into space. In this way, we're all part of a vast cosmic cycle, a universe that builds itself from its own ashes again and again. Fact 111. The nature of a black hole. A black hole is a place where gravity becomes absolute, where matter collapses inward until there's no space left for anything to move, not even light. Imagine compressing the mass of the sun into a space barely a few kilometers wide. That's a black hole, a region so dense that the laws of physics, as we know them, simply stop working. It's not an object exactly. It's a region of space that has fallen in on itself, a hole in the fabric of reality, surrounded by invisible tension. Fact 112. Born from death. Most black holes are born from dying stars. When a star far heavier than our sun runs out of fuel, its core collapses under its own weight. The pressure becomes infinite. Nothing can resist it, not the atoms, not even the subatomic particles inside. The result is a singularity, a point of infinite density, hidden beneath the event horizon, the invisible boundary where escape becomes impossible. Beyond it, all paths lead inward. It's as if space itself is flowing into the black hole, carrying everything with it. Fact 113. The event horizon, the point of no return. If you could approach a black hole, the first thing you'd encounter is the event horizon. To you, it might appear like a shimmering sphere, not solid, but smooth and silent. Crossing it would feel like nothing at all. Yet once inside, no force, no rocket, not even light itself, could bring you back. From the outside, however, something strange happens. To a distant observer, you would never appear to fall in. Instead, your image would slow, dim, and eventually freeze in time, forever hovering at the edge. That's because gravity stretches not just space, but time itself. Fact 114. Time slows. Near the abyss. Close to a black hole, time doesn't flow like it does here. The stronger the gravity, the slower the clock ticks. If you orbited a black hole for an hour, decades could pass for someone watching from far away. This effect, known as gravitational time dilation, is one of the most surreal predictions of Einstein's theory of relativity. It means that black holes aren't just regions of death and destruction. They're natural time machines, showing us how space and time truly intertwine. Fact 115. The view from the edge. If you could survive near a black hole's event horizon and look outward, the universe around you would appear to speed up. Galaxies would age and fade in moments. Stars would streak into arcs of color, their light bending into impossible shapes. You'd be watching the future unfold, faster and faster, until all that remained was darkness. It's a view no human will ever truly see, but one that tells us how deeply time itself can bend. Fact 116. Spinning monsters. Not all black holes are still. Many rotate at astonishing speeds, some near the speed of light. This spin drags nearby space along with it, twisting reality into a spiral known as frame dragging. Anything caught nearby, gas, dust, or unlucky stars, gets whipped into a violent disk of energy called an accretion disk, glowing so hot it can outshine entire galaxies. These whirling maelstroms are among the brightest beacons in the universe, even though their hearts are made of darkness. Fact 117. The supermassive giants. At the center of almost every galaxy lies a supermassive black hole, millions or even billions of times heavier than our sun. The one anchoring the Milky Way is called Sagittarius, a star. It's 4 million times the mass of our sun, but smaller than the orbit of Mercury. This colossal object silently governs the motion of thousands of stars around it, like a conductor leading a cosmic orchestra no one can see. Without it, our galaxy might not hold together. Fact 118. Shadows and echoes of gravity. In 2019, for the first time in history, humanity captured the shadow of a black hole. It wasn't a photograph in the normal sense, but a map of light, radio waves from hot gas swirling around the black hole in galaxy M87. That faint orange ring glowing against the dark was proof that black holes aren't just theory. They are real. And even though we can't see the singularity, we can see its shadow carved into space-time itself. Fact 119. The Song of the Universe. When two black holes collide, they send ripples through space, gravitational waves. These waves stretch and squeeze reality as they travel, and we can detect them right here on Earth. In 2015, scientists at LIGO recorded the first such signal, the faintest tremor ever measured, caused by two black holes merging more than 1 billion light-years away. It lasted just a fraction of a second, yet it proved Einstein was right. Even space itself can ripple, and those ripples carry the music of creation. Fact 120. Black holes fade. 2. It seems impossible, but black holes don't last forever. According to physicist Stephen Hawking, they slowly leak energy, a process now called Hawking radiation. Over unimaginable spans of time, This radiation will cause a black hole to shrink, then vanish in a burst of light. It may take longer than the current age of the universe, but one day, even black holes will fade into nothing. In the end, the ultimate destroyers are also impermanent. The universe forgets even its darkest memories. Fact 121. Light, the messenger. Light is more than brightness. It's a messenger carrying information across billions of years. When you look up at the night sky, you're not seeing stars as they are now. You're seeing them as they were, sometimes millions of years ago. A beam of starlight leaving a distant galaxy travels through dust, plasma, and time itself, never slowing, never aging, just stretching as the universe expands. Every photon you see has been on a journey since before humanity even existed. When that faint glimmer reaches your eyes, it completes a story billions of years in the making. Fact 122. The spectrum of secrets. White light may seem pure and simple, but it's actually made of every color you can imagine. A rainbow waiting to be revealed. When passed through a prism or a spectrometer, light splits into a spectrum. Every chemical element absorbs light at specific wavelengths, leaving behind tiny dark lines, a cosmic barcode unique to that element. By reading these patterns, astronomers can tell what distant stars and planets are made of, even though they may be thousands of light years away. That's how we know that the same elements in your body, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, exist across the universe. The cosmos is written in the same alphabet everywhere. Fact 123. The invisible universe. The light we can see, visible light, is only a tiny part of the full spectrum. Beyond red lies infrared, which shows us heat, beyond violet, ultraviolet, and then X-rays, gamma rays, and more. Every band of light reveals a different universe, invisible to our eyes but full of structure and life. Infrared light shows us newborn stars hidden inside dust clouds. X-rays show the shock waves of supernovae, and radio waves, long, gentle, and ancient, reveal entire galaxies humming softly in the dark. When we combine them, the cosmos becomes a living tapestry of energy. Fact 124. The stretch of light. Redshift. As light travels through the expanding universe, it stretches. Its wavelength becomes longer, moving toward the red end of the spectrum, a process called redshift. The more stretched the light, the faster the source is moving away from us. That's how scientists discovered that galaxies aren't static. They're racing apart, carried by the expansion of space itself. Every photon that reaches us is like a thread pulled thin by the motion of the cosmos. By measuring how much the light has stretched, we can trace the growth of the universe itself, a cosmic clock woven from color. Fact 125. Measuring the age of everything. Using redshift, astronomers have mapped the movement of galaxies across the universe. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be receding, a relationship known as Hubble's law. By studying this motion, scientists calculated that the universe is roughly 13.8 billion years old. That means the most distant light we can see began its journey when there were no planets, no stars like ours, only the first whispers of creation. Every year, that light travels a little farther, carrying with it the echo of the moment time began.